to another day of Veda. Today I'm going to be telling you a little story of how I got back into Disney over the past few years. Yes, I was a huge Disney fan when I was a kid. Me and my sister grew up on Disney movies. We had our favorites, even though they were different. I was obsessed with Lion King and Toy Story and The Little Mermaid and Aladdin, to name a few. And she was into, like, Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid and Aladdin as well, and all those movies. But we did grow up on Disney, yes, and we were huge fans. However, as I aged, I kind of slowly got out of Disney. I still loved Disney movies up till I was around probably... Well, I've loved them all my life. It's just I wasn't as obsessed with Disney as I was when I was younger. Although Lilo and Stitch did become my favorite movie when I saw it in theaters when I was 12, and I still loved Disney then, and I just periodically went to see new Disney movies as they came out, but it seemed I was seeing less of them as I got older. It wasn't so much I was growing out of them, it was just I was moving on to other interests and stuff at the time. But I did still see some movies in theaters. I do remember seeing Incredibles in theaters. I remember seeing a few others, but it seemed like I was just getting into other things and whatnot. But over the past few years, I've gotten my love back for Disney, and that kind of started with Wreck-It Ralph, I think, because I really wanted to see that movie because it was about video games and stuff, and, you know, I love games and stuff, so I decided to go see it because it looked really good, and I loved seeing it, and I love Wreck-It Ralph, and I was slowly starting to get back into the Disney hype at that time, but not like everything Disney kind of thing. It was just like, I was obsessed with Wreck-It Ralph, and I ended up cosplaying Taffeta the year after, and then not long after Wreck-It Ralph came out, Big Hero 6 came out. Of course, before that Frozen did, though, and I did love Frozen when I saw it, but that started to become overhyped, and it kind of killed it for me a little bit. I still loved Frozen, and I still do love Frozen to this day, but not as much as I love other movies, but I am a big fan of Frozen, though, and I did love it at the time. I did want to cosplay Elsa, but those plans were put on hold, and I don't know if I'm ever going to. I might do Anna, because I think I relate to her more. I relate to both of them, but I think I relate to Anna more. So I think I fit her more personality-wise. Although I do relate to Elsa's isolation from everyone and wanting to separate herself because fear of hurting others. I relate to that a lot. So in a way, I relate to both of them. So I feel like I'm a combination of both. That's why I love the movie so much, and that's why I love it even now. So I did love that movie, and that did also help bring back my love for Disney. And then, but what I was really hyped for was Big Hero 6, because I've been waiting for Disney to do a superhero movie ever since The Incredibles, although that was Pixar, but I was waiting for Disney to do a superhero movie. And when I heard about Big Hero 6, I was super excited, and I loved the designs of the characters, and I was really, really hyped for that movie, and it's one of my favorites now, and I saw it twice in the theaters, and I love it so much, and that was, you know, my love for Disney was just growing more again. And then after Big Hero 6, I know it was a year of Pixar because they came out with 2 movies after that. It was Inside Out and The Good Dinosaur. I did see Inside Out, and I loved seeing it. It's a good Pixar film, and it's one of my favorites. And then I did see The Good Dinosaur that year as well. I did like that movie too, not as much as Inside Out, but I do still love it because I used to love dinosaurs a lot when I was a kid, and I loved learning about them and everything. So that kind of helped my love for The Good Dinosaur. It was good, in my opinion. At first, I wasn't really planning to see Zootopia because it didn't really scream out to me at the time. But then when I heard it did so well in the theaters, I thought, well, I really kind of want to see it now because I heard it's really, really good. And, you know, everyone was raving about it. And the fact that it beat Frozen in opening weekend kind of helped make me want to see it because everyone was hyping about it. And I'm like, I want to go see it now. Thankfully, it was in theaters for a long time because I was finally able to see it. And after I saw it, I think that's the movie that really made me get back into Disney as a whole. Not just like certain movies, but like everything Disney. Like after seeing Zootopia, I just caught the Disney bug again. And that's, I think, when my love for Disney just fully came back to me. And because Zootopia is such a fun movie, and it really puts me in a good mood every time I watch it, and I love the characters. I love Judy and Nick and everyone in it, and I think that really brought my hype back for Disney, and it just exploded from there. Moana came out, love that movie, love Moana, and it just went on from there. And that's how my love for Disney slowly came back to me. So it took a while for it to fully just come back, but it worked its way towards me over the years as I went and saw all these movies. I think Disney's been doing really good lately with movies and stuff, and I loved all the movies that have come out. I'm looking forward to Incredibles 2. I have seen Wrinkle in Time this year, and I did see Coco last year. And I'm really hyped for Incredibles 2. Also, I'm hyped for the live-action movies coming out, Mary Poppins and Christopher Robin. I hope to see those as well. Super excited. And I can't wait to hear about all the unnamed movies that are coming out later in the next few years. So that should be exciting too. And that's all for today. So I will have more story times for my vlogs on this channel and also other Disney Ghibli stuff. I should probably talk about something Ghibli maybe in the next video or something because all these have been Disney related. So I will think up a Ghibli topic to talk about in one of my Vedas. I know Ghibli Fest is back this year and I'm really excited for that. I did not get to see Ponyo, sadly, but I hope to see The Cat Returns this month. So, yeah. Anyways, bye guys!